Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this month's Background Basics 16, where on the 16th of every month I get together with my lovely and dear friend Helen, who is Island Scrapper here on YouTube, and we create a layout where we create our own backgrounds on cardstock. And the sort of secondary goal that we have for the series is to use our tools, which means that we pull out our stamps, our stencils, some doodling, dies, punches, whatever we may have. So the idea is to use cardstock, no pattern paper, create our background. But then, of course, all of our embellishments, we do get to use these. So, my friends, now I've started without you. And of course, Helen's video for today is down below. We have a playlist also. Each one of us has a playlist with all of the videos from both of us in there. And there are 24 already because we are starting year 2 of this fun series. So as I said, I started without you because I sort of had the idea for this background one evening last week when I got back from work. Oh, excuse me. And I decided to give it a try, and I really like it, but we're going to do a little bit more to it. So this is the photo that I had in mind, and it will go in Adela's album. Adela, and this is her cousin when she went down to Pennsylvania for her cousin's graduation. And look at these colors. There's a lime green and this beautiful turquoisey teal. And Adela's purse there looks as though it's sort of a lavender lilac, just these fun colors. And I had originally, if you recall, I had selected this photo with a paper kit that I put together from the Main Character Energy collection. And I guess maybe I got influenced also by the colors and the fun whimsical patterns in that collection to create this. So the first thing that I did is I got some inks out. So I have this gorgeous lime green. They're all Stampin' Up! Inks. This is Orchid Oasis. Oh, so there we go. And then an older one that I have, which is Tempting Turquoise. So I got all of those out. That was the first thing that I did. And then I went in search of stamps. And I wanted to do circles. So I have this Altenew stamp set in my stash that I think I must have got with a kit at some point called Trendy Circles. And I don't think I've ever used them. In fact, no, I have never used them. So I used the large sort of polka dot here, the small polka dot, and this full shaded semicircle. And then I went into a stamp set that I have here from Stampin' Up!, which is Eastern Beauty. And I got this stamp out, which is sort of like an outline, and used that as well. So I have that here. And then I just used my 3 different colors of ink, went a little bit random in terms of placement, just so that I could get a fun background and sort of some of the circles overlapping, some where I put 3 stamps, some with 2 stamps, and some just on their own, and each of the stamps in each of the different colors. And I sort of really love where this is going. And this is by no means perfect. As I say, I was just sort of playing one evening after work and I decided to keep it. So you can see here that, some of the full stamps are not quite fully stamped. I think I dropped the stamp here, got it a little bit dirty here, but that's fine. I do like the way this looks, and I love it with that photo. But you know me, and I like my patterns to be fairly tight. So, and I thought I had enough of these sizes on the page. So I thought I would go in and get this tiny little stamp that I have here, which is 3 little circles, and use that. And do we have another? You see, isn't that funny? Because on here, it shows an even smaller circle. Oh, no, that is the small circle. You see, there's a larger one here. These sizes are not true to size at all. All right, so we have this little stamp here that's got some circles, and I thought I could go in and fill in a little bit again in the 3 colors. So I have just a little paper towel here that's wet that I can use to clean off in between the colors. So let's start with the turquoise, and I'll have them going different ways. There we go. That way. Just sort of putting in all sorts of different areas. Put this one that way. There we go. Up here. Bring that there. That one in there. Let this one come this way. Take the photo off for a moment because I'm not quite sure where I'll put that. There we go. Okay, so let's sort of clean the stamp off a bit. There we go. Then let's go into the newer stamp pads are so juicy. I find them actually sometimes a little bit too much. There we go. Put that there. Go. Oh, I put that in the blue for some reason. Okay. There we go. So that's not too bad. Maybe I'll put one more green one here. And then let's get into the purple. Oh, I like that. Am I doing that right? See, that's probably what happened there. Ah, la, la. There we go. Oh, I think I need green down here. See that? Now I'm going to just do this, and then that will help me determine what more we might need. There we go. I need something in there. Something there. second generation there. I'm going to pop a little green one in there. Let's do something here. And there. Okay, so like I said, I think we need a little bit of green down here. A bit more green. Oh, now there's too much green together, so let's go in and get a little bit of blue and a little bit of purple. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Now we're going to need a little bit more over here. Green. 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 Put another little purple there. I think I need a purple there. There we go. Put a purple here. Okay, there we go. Second generation there. Let's bring another little blue here. And there. And green right there with purple here. And purple there. And blue there. Okay, there we go, my friends. Now, I think that will do it. I think that does the background. So I think we're going to stop the stamping here. And I really, these new pads, I do have trouble with them. There we go. Opening and closing. Oh, God, I made a mess here. All right. So now the question I have is I've got 3 cardstocks out. So I definitely want to map my photo, I think, in all 3 with bigger and smaller layers. And I think I want to put the sort of teal first, then maybe a little bit of a wider, and then just the tiny. I think I might want to do that. But then the question I also have is, do I want to mat my layout completely? And if so, in which of the colors? No, the lime green I find just blends in. There's not enough contrast. The purple I think is too much. So I think hopefully I have a 12 by 12 of that. I think I would cut just a little bit off here and frame my entire layout, mat my photos, and I think I will get some tracing paper as well to pop on here. This is not going to need an awful lot of embellishing. Now, I got a couple of epoxy flare here out of my stash because I could maybe put just one heart here. I've got the camera and this little purple epoxy, and I haven't thought out anything more at the moment. So my friends, let me go mat the photos, mat the background, and we'll come back. And I think I might get a doily as well, maybe a doily, some tracing paper, and then we'll see what we use as a title, and then maybe finish off with a few sequins. I'm not sure that it's going to need an awful lot more. And that's one of the things I really, really enjoy about creating our own backgrounds, is basically it. And it's funny, I mean, when you get a beautiful pattern paper, you love to embellish it as well. But when I look at this kind of thing, I'm thinking this is part of the embellishing, so I really don't need to do an awful lot more. What do you think? Tell me down below. Do you create your own backgrounds? Have you been following along with us, and have you been creating? Anyway, let me go get a little bit further ahead, my friends, and I will be right back. Okay, my friends, so I went off and I got the photo matted, and I used the 3 same colors, the cardstock that I showed you, and I just, behind this sort of turquoisey tealy color, I put some tracing paper just to soften the lime green and the purple, which is a little bit warmer than the purple here that I used to stamp. So it just softens those colors a little bit, although I do let some of it show through. And I think I'm going to go fairly central with the photo, and I'm not going to pop it up on foam because all of these torn edges are sort of curled a little bit on their own. Now, I did frame the layout on some turquoise cardstock, and I took a 1/4 inch off each of the 4 sides as opposed to my normal 1/2 inch off 2 sides, because I had already done all the stamping in the background. I wanted to keep the same proportions. So let's get the photo down, and then we'll look at some of the items that I have at the ready to embellish. There we go. So I think we're going to put this sort of like this so that it shines through a little bit. And maybe just do it just the teensiest little bit askew. Hardly, but just the teensiest little bit. Okay, so I went through my Bramble Fox and I found this gorgeous purple. It's a different tone, but I don't mind. And I think it sort of matches Adela's purse very well. And it's just so gorgeous, gorgeous color. We need more of this. And I think that's going to be my title. And I'm going to pop it right there. Now, I have a couple of epoxy flare here, and I had an epoxy heart out in this gorgeous turquoise color. And for the life of me, my friends, on my desk, I've lost it right under my nose. So I'm sure the minute I finish recording this, I will probably find it. But I do have the camera here, which I think I will pop right there. I do like that. So now the heart I wanted to put down here. Now I'm going to tuck this in between some of the layers. Now I have a viewfinder in this lovely turquoise. I've got this large floral. I think it might be a little too big. We'll see. Another little epoxy flare here in the purple, which I think I'm going to pop there at that join, which I think I like. I have these little florals. So what I'm thinking, maybe since I can't seem to find that, is I might pop this under here and then pop this floral on top. I think I like that. And then we'll see whether I want to use this floral somewhere else. I might also want to, oh, you see now I have this Hey Little Magpie, which I love the Hey Little Magpie, my watercolor cameras. Now this has got the lovely sort of turquoise color, a little more pink, but it's a dusty pink, so I think it would fit. And I think I might like that there, or do I want one of these? Yeah, see, I find that doesn't add enough. I think this here adds more, and it sort of nestles in there. Or would I put it more like that? Let's get the title down. Let's get the title down, and then let's get those two elements down as well. These Bramble Fox titles are so, so useful, my friends. Okay, I love using them. So let's pop that right up here, and we'll make it a little bit askew as well. Then let's put this in here. And the floral. Now, should we pop the floral up on foam maybe? I think let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like it up on foam, do I? Yes, yeah, I think it gives an extra little dimension. So there we go. Let's pop that right there. Let's put this one down right here. Then now you see, now, okay, so exactly, I'm going to bring that in right here. I do like it. You've heard me say how much I love these watercolor cameras. They really are gorgeous. So let's pop that right there. Then I have a little Bramble Fox heart, a star, a couple of little sort of X's for XO in lime green and turquoise that I might just dot around. Because as I've said, we don't really need an awful lot on this, because I think the background definitely is part of the embellishing. So I'm not sure that we need much more. Do I need to? So I'm going to keep these here. I have this, which I keep trying, and I'm just wondering, would it add anything if I popped it sort of there? And then maybe pop the floral. Oh, I actually, you know what, my friends, I think I kind of like that. All right, so there we go. And this does have a little bit of a sticky back. So, so I finally use this. Let's bring it down. There we go. And where is that floral? That's too close to the other one, so let's pop it right there. Okay, I do like that. Now, do I want to pop this here? Or would I do the purple one? Yeah, I think I would do the purple one, and then that gives us sort of a bit of a triangle of flare, and it builds upon the stamped background that I've done, which I quite like. All right, now let's have a look. Do I want to pop? So we have a bit of a triangle going on here. Do I want to pop maybe a star there? I want to bring in a little bit of the lime green though, I think. Maybe pop that here. Yeah. There we go. And how about if I pop the other one right there? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I like that. Just doing a little extra. Where did I put that? There we go. And then this one. there and there. All right. Now, I don't think we need the other little flare. I had this out as well. It's the little things, but this is not really a little thing. I mean, I think the colors would go beautifully and it sits nicely there, but this was a graduation and it was quite an event. So I don't think the mood of this lovely little saying goes well with this layout. So we'll leave it for another one. And then do I just want to pop something more here, or does it need it? Does it need it? Maybe pop a star down there and a heart up there. And then I guess we could put one more X sort of here maybe, and that sort of spreads it out. Yeah, there we go. I think that does it, and it gets everything used. It doesn't hide the background, just little bits and pieces to focus on the stamping, but bring in a little texture, different dimension. Where did I put this now? I put it here, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. And this one I already did put down. It's this lovely little star down here. Okay, so there you go, my friends. That is this month's background basics. I can't wait to see what my dear friend Helen has done. It's always so much fun because we don't tell each other what we are doing. So make sure if you've come over here from Helen's, thank you so much for being here with me, my friends. And if you have not seen Helen's layout yet, of course, make sure you follow the link down below. Pop on over there and make sure you subscribe as well, because that way you'll be able to make sure you see all of our background basics. And then of course Helen has this really fun series, the House of Scraps, where she's doing some scrappy housekeeping, and it's really a fun and interesting series. Okay, my friends, I will see you back here tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.